Thank you, Carenza. 7:38. One of our favorite topics here in the morning show is shopping locally, not just retail either. Things like, banking, cars, that kind of stuff. And, of course, building, remodeling, local, man. Keep it local. Local builders, local talent. And we want to talk about Woodstock Building Associates here today. Great place. 35 years in business. You know they're doing something right. Located at 78 Prospect Street in Woodstock. WBAHomes.com. Great website, 928-0897. Doug Porter is the owner. And today in our studio, Mark Michalak is here, registered architect. Mark, good morning to you.
Good morning, Gary.
Welcome to our show. Good to have you here today. Steve Keene is here, junior architect and designer. Steve, good morning to you.
Good morning, Gary.
Pleasure to have you guys here today to talk about local, including building and remodeling. What I love about WBA, and Doug tells us this all the time, is the team. It's all about the team concept. There's a team of architects and designers and estimators, project managers. They'll design and organize your project start to finish, plus talented tradesmen, carpenters, plumbers, HVAC techs, and sheetrockers, and they will make it come to life and see it through to fruition. Truly a team concept at WBA, Woodstock Building Associates. And our two team members today, Mark Michalak and Steve Keene, both graduates of the Wentworth Institute of Technology in Boston. Mark is a registered architect in Connecticut and Massachusetts. Steve with a master's degree in architecture on his path to becoming a registered architect. So you're looking at the calendar here. It's the 24th of February. March is this Saturday, March 1st. We are 13 days away from daylight savings time. Spring is coming. Time to talk about spring building projects. And Mark and Steve, first thing I want to do is talk about, Steve, you first, the online concept, because I guess I'm assuming that the first thing most people do is go online, look at pictures. Perhaps they're still doing magazines or what have you, but you need thought starters. And let's talk about some of your online, your online visibility, if you will. Come up nice and close.
Sure. We're on Houzz and Pinterest, and Houzz is actually a platform where clients can find their own photos and images and share them with us. And then Pinterest is similar to kind of the idea of cutting out pictures from books and magazines and posting them on your board, and then they can share them with us at WBA. So both platforms are great for sharing ideas and concepts with us at WBA. That way we're on the same page from day one.
Yeah, and Houzz, by the way, is spelled H-O-U-Z-Z.
Exactly.
H-O-U-Z-Z for Houzz. You have projects. Do you have complete projects start to finish on Houzz? And you've been featured quite a bit on that site.
We certainly do. We've been posting a lot of photos on there, and we've recently won an award for great design on Houzz for our activity there.
Do you find that is that the way most of these projects start? When the people come to you, are they bringing a picture or leading you to a website to look at something?
Certainly, we're seeing that more and more nowadays, that most clients come with some ideas or a scrapbook, and they want to share that with us.
Yeah, so that's a starting process, and again, the team concept, and that's the first sit down. That's usually what happens. They're showing photos, perhaps a friend's house, perhaps some magazines or these online services, and then they start coming up with ideas, and the architects get busy. That's what these two guys do.
Certainly,
Mark. When Doug visits us every month, he likes to tell us about the current projects. I love hearing about that. So do tell. What do you guys got going on?
All right, Gary. We currently have underway, we have 2 bathroom remodels, actually 3 bathroom remodels, one in Putnam, Killingly, and one in Woodstock, a basement remodel and a sunroom remodel in Woodstock, and a few complete houses going up right now. We have one in Putnam and one in Woodstock, and we're starting to look at a few more houses coming up here for the spring. People have already come to us before the winter started, so we're looking to ramp up here when the weather turns.
Wow, that's good. I understand you guys do generators also.
We do. We have 2 clients right now, and they want a whole house generator. They're trying to beat the storms or the future.
Yeah. So generators too. I believe Doug was saying, is it Kohler? You guys use Kohler generators?
Kohler generators.
Yeah, Kohler generators.
Exclusively, right.
Which is what we use here. We have Kohler generators here and down at our transmitter facility as well, and very reliable, good stuff. You get the automatic switch over and all that. It's good stuff with the generators. Also, what about the what are these heating air conditioning units that are pretty popular?
Mitsubishi heat pumps.
The Mitzies or whatever.
Mitzies, correct.
And tell me about these units. I guess they're really catching on. Doug loves these units. He says they're very efficient, and he just loves the whole concept. Tell me about it.
I have one in my house, Gary. It's great. You turn it to the desired temperature, if it's the heating season or the cooling season, and you walk away.
And pretty easy, seemingly a pretty easy installation as well.
Very easy. There's just a single hole through the house out to the compressor. There's no noise inside the house. It's just the fan blowing air.
And if you've been thinking about that also, you can call them now and have that project done and buckled up before that first hot day, which is coming. It's coming. It'll be here soon enough. Tell me about last time Doug was here. I mentioned a big project at Taylor Brook Winery. Tell me about that, Mark.
Taylor Brook's, which is great. It's local business. They're doing very successful.
Yeah.
They keep continuing to grow and grow. If nobody's driven by, Taylor Brook has expanded their winery and their vineyard. And with that, he's outgrown his existing building, so we added a warehouse for distribution purposes and his production side.
Yeah, I'm hearing over the Valentine weekend, more than 500 people visited Taylor Brook Winery, which is just spectacular. A real local success story, And when we talk about shopping local, drink local wines too. It's good stuff from Taylor Brook Winery. And I guess the OJ's really pleased with WBA Homes. Is this like your fifth project or something? With
at least, Gary.
It's huge,
yeah,
right?
They keep coming back to renovate, expand.
Always wanting more.
Yeah. And that is, I'll tell you what, that's the best thumbs up that you can possibly receive is when people come back for their next project. In the case of the OJ's, their next one and their next one and their next one, they keep coming back to WBA because you guys do it right, and that's just good stuff. The other thing, too, that you're very famous for is projects done on time, on budget. Speak to that a little bit, Mark.
Well, Gary, as usual, WBA continues to get our projects completed on time with satisfied clients. We currently are using Guild Quality to survey our client satisfaction. We are very proud that 100% of our clients would refer us and recommend us to their friends and neighbors. Check out what our clients have to say about us on guildquality.com.
All right, very good. So good results to good reviews here from WBA Homes. All things that you need to check out. And I know in the past, Doug has been here and really politely has challenged future customers to say, if you are going to hire a builder, you need to go check out these sites. You need to go to guildquality.com and sites like that and do it and check them out. And of course, you will find that WBA Homes is right up there doing a great job. I like the tip of the month, too, from WBA Homes. Steve, you handle that. What do you got?
Certainly. With all the rain and the snow, you got to make sure you don't have any water problems at your house. So make sure you clean out your gutters and downspouts. There's no snow or buildup around those. And the same thing with your gutters and around your roof lines to make sure there's no ice buildup or backup in those areas. So it's making sure that you have no water issues in your basement or on your roofs.
Yeah, get ready for that because when the thaw happens, it's going to be dramatic. So, get that water away from the house and prevent those wet basements. If you do have a problem, though, you're going to want to call WBA Homes at 928-0897. They're located at 78 Prospect Street in Woodstock, in business for 35 years and online, too, everywhere, WBAHomes.com. You can like them on Facebook. Check them out on Houzz, Houzz, guildquality.com, and Pinterest as well, and of course WBAHomes.com. Mark Michalak, Steve Keen, thanks for being here, gentlemen. Have an awesome day.
Thanks very much,
Thanks, Gary.
Well done. It's 7:46. Good morning.